not to just kind of like stuff them away, because we can always like pretend to be happy when we're not, when we're sad. We can pretend to be happy when we're disgusted by something or angry. But it's not always good to hide those emotions. It's really important that those emotions get kind of played out. Maybe not exactly the way those get played out, but that we at least recognize them and talk about them. And so today when we do our playtime, we're going to we're going to do something around change.
Lots of times when we're in the midst of change, you can have almost all of those emotions at once. Because sometimes your brain is just overloaded and your heart is overloaded, and it's good to get them out, like Linda said, but when you are really, really angry, there are safe, good ways to be angry. You never want to hurt anyone in your anger, but you can yell, I'm really mad! Okay? But that's a safe way of doing it. And there are other emotions too that make you feel good and joy. And I love joy. And I've been known, unabashed joy. That was my title one year here, and it's gone on forever. And I like it. So joy is a good thing. And when we come here every Sunday, I have so much joy in my heart to be worshiping with all you wonderful people and knowing that Jesus is with us. He's here. Jesus is here with us.
So during our playtime, I'm not sure who made this, but it was on the pulpit today. And so last week we played with Play-Doh. We're going to be playing a little bit with Play-Doh today too. You can see this is pretty simple in terms of it's a circle with a heart inside. But we asked people to use something, Play-Doh from the past and then Play-Doh into the future to change it. In other words, you make something with a Play-Doh and then you change it. You make something different with it. So I hope you're not afraid to play with Play-Doh today. I know James is not afraid to play with a Play-Doh. But there is pen and paper so you can draw and write if that's a preferred way of expressing yourself. So anyway, I just shared this because I thought it was pretty cool. It's a purple heart. A circle around it. All right. Mary, you want to offer a prayer for us?
Sure. Dear God.
Dear God.
We love you so much.
We love you so much.
And when we have all these emotions.
And when we have all these emotions.
We thank you for putting your loving arms.
We thank you for putting your loving arms
around us.
us.
We get mad and you help us cool down.
We get mad and you help us cool down.
We get happy and you lift us up.
We get happy and you lift us up.
And when we are sad, you lift us up.
And when we are sad, you lift us up.
Please be with us today.
Please be with us today.
Open our hearts.
Open our hearts.
Our minds.
Our minds.
So we can reshape ourselves.
So we can reshape ourselves.
The way God really wants us to be.
The way God really wants us to be.
Amen.
Amen.
A contemporary reading. There is a committee inside my head, all seemingly a part of me, of who I am. And yet at times I feel I am at war with myself, within myself, until I feel I am without myself. Sometimes I wander among the committee, among what feels like ruins, pondering, wondering, whatever happened to disjoint, disturb, disrupt the whole that is me. There's a committee inside my head. A simple decision becomes a giant task. A relationship becomes so complicated. A dream dies. Fear gets the better of me. I fly off the handle. I squash my passion. I wallow in uncertainty. The committee is recognizable. I try each one on for size, and they all fit. The realist, the dreamer collide, but they are separated by the wall which I construct in order to protect each piece. But what happens if they are allowed to dance with one another? The realist fine-tuning and the dreamer urging on. The eager and spontaneous irritates the orderly, but they are frozen as I fight to defend the rights of both. But what happens if they are allowed to dance with one another? Order and spontaneity combine, birthing creativity. Impatience meets with stubbornness, and the nonconformist makes demands. And all the while the mediator pleads frighteningly, afraid of the passion that lives within. But what